Hi everyone, this week we're going to look at some strumming patterns. I know a lot of you struggle with this, so I've broken them down into some easy exercises that will hopefully liven up your rhythm playing. The chords and progressions that we're using today come from my basic chords part 1 and part 2 videos, so if you haven't already watched those, I'd recommend you do that first. Let's get started. Being able to play in time is the most important aspect of rhythm guitar playing, so I'd recommend either using a metronome or a drum beat backing when you're practicing these exercises. You can find a free metronome by typing metronome into Google, and free drum beats by typing drum beat backing into YouTube. Music is broken up into bars, and in most popular songs, each of these bars contains 4 beats. If you ever see anybody clapping or tapping their foot along to a song, they're usually tapping along to this beat like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A metronome or a drum machine gives us an audible representation of these beats. In my basic chords part 1 video, we looked at playing E, A, D, A. We did 4 downward strums per chord and then changed to the next one. To begin with today, we're going to do that with the metronome. Okay, so I've searched the word metronome on Google and I've set the metronome to 60 BPM. This stands for beats per minute, and this is going to be the speed that we're going to play at. When playing our chord progression, we need to make sure that each one of our downward strums occurs at the same time as the beat from the metronome. If I press play on the metronome, it'll start to give us our beeps. And it's always a good idea to count yourself in 4 before you start. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Round again. Now that we can play downstrokes with the metronome, we need to learn how to play upstrokes before we can continue. We said in our last video that we need to tilt the plectrum down towards the floor slightly so that it glides through the strings. To do upstrokes, we're just going to tilt the plectrum the other way towards the ceiling so that it glides as we're moving upwards. Now that we've got downstrokes and upstrokes worked out, we can use them to make our rhythm playing more interesting by adding them in different places in the bar. In the previous chord progression, we were playing 1 downward strum on each beat of the bar. This is known as playing crotchets or quarter notes. In these next examples, we're going to be using quavers or 1/8 notes. This is where we fit 2 even strums into 1 beat. You'd count them like this: 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. For this first example, we're going to stick with the same chord progression, E, A, D, A, and instead of playing 4 downward strums, we're going to do down, up on beat 1, down on beat 2, down on beat 3, and down on beat 4, like this. Let's try this with the full progression with the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the second example, we're going to move the down up to beat 2. So that will be down on beat 1, down up on beat 2, down on beat 3, and down on beat 4, like this. And with the metronome, 1, 2, 3, 4. For example 3, we're going to move the down up again from beat 2 to beat 3. So that gives us down, 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 up, down. Sounds like this. And with the metronome, 1, 2, 3, 4. And for example 4, we're going to move our down up one final time to beat 4 of our bar. So that will be down on beat 1, down on beat 2, down on beat 3, down up on beat 4, like this. And again, the whole progression with a metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see from this list, all we've done is move our down up onto different beats of the bar. For our final 2 exercises, we're going to mix these up and have some fun with them to give you some ideas to use in your own playing. For example 5, we're going to use all 4 previous examples in one chord progression, as you can see above. 1, 2, 3, 4. For progression 6, we're going to add more than one down up in each bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully you had fun with these examples and they've given you some ideas for your rhythm playing. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm John from jpowellguitartuition and I'll see you soon.